6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. Yeah, I was just sitting here, oh, it's Woody, guys. Hey. I was just sitting here driving, and heading home, and I've been out for 6 days, and with my last company, this kind of thing never happens. This company, they've actually sent me through my hometown a few times, so that's kind of cool. So like I'm getting home time, but I'm still under a load, so I'm not actually like taking time off per se. In this trip, I'm only going to get about 24 hours at home, but it's still cool to be home, see my wife and everything, and all that good stuff. And when I got this load, the quickest route is to bypass my hometown and just go around it. But the dispatcher said, if you want to go through your hometown and deliver it Monday, that's fine. So yeah, took it. So again, it's pretty cool. But what I'm sitting here thinking about was, I love my job, and I've always liked this sort of job, driving. I've had a few jobs driving. Most of them were all local, but I got started just driving dump truck locally, and that was my favorite job that I had. And then I let my CDL go, which was a mistake, because getting it back it's not easy. It's not cheap either. I mean, it could be cheap, so to speak, but when I got my CDL the first time, it was all local, so I wasn't dealing with logs and hours of service and things like that, and different laws between different states. So and it was all on the job training, so I didn't really have to spend any money to get my CDL the first time, which is why I should have kept it. I didn't realize what goes into getting a CDL, so when I had to get it back, I went to school. It's a bunch of money, a lot of time, and but it's worth it, just as long as you don't let that CDL go. So anyway, but with the last company I was with, I still liked the job, driving and all that stuff. And there were some things that were frustrating, but with this company, I haven't had any complaints, not one. Yes, tarps suck, I will never deny that, but that's part of the job. And the last 2 or 3 loads that I've had, no tarp. I'm like, yeah, I hop right on those. But if you got to tarp a load. Take some extra time and get it good and secure. Otherwise, you're going to be stopping every hour and readjusting it and all that. So I'm still working on securing a good tarp, but it's part of the process. But yeah, this company's great. They hooked me up with a good truck, and they always accommodate me as much as they can, and give me heads up and stuff. like some of the loads are pretty heavy, and when they send me the load, they'll just let me know, hey, this is a heavy load, might as well spread your axles, all right. So they just give me heads up like that. And I really don't have anything negative to say about this company. They pay well, they accommodate you. Oh, and getting loads. Woo, I have not had to wait at all. Yesterday, I got unloaded. My mom and my stepdad were in the area, and I was like, hey, why don't we meet up? I just got empty. I don't have a load yet. So they were like, okay, cool. So we picked a spot, and I start heading that direction. And then I get a message from dispatch saying, head this direction. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm already on my way there. I'm going to stop by the Flying J. And he was like, well, pick this load up first, because they close at 3. I'm like, oh, that's like an hour. So I'm like, okay. So I went straight there. I didn't get to meet up with them, but that's all right. But I mean, I didn't have to wait. As soon as I got empty, because usually what I do is I get empty and then I send in my paperwork, and I'll either wait there or go to a truck stop. And I mean, I never have to wait. And so as soon as I get done, I got unloaded, didn't even send my paperwork yet. I was just getting ready to, and I got a message, are you empty yet? I said, yeah, I just got empty. Like, literally just got in the truck, just got empty. So, I mean, they're on top of things, and I mean, loads are always coming. And I mean, if they don't have a load, going from one place to another, getting a bunch of miles, I mean, they'll get you a load, a short stop load, to get you the load that gets you the miles. So they're not, I mean, you're never sitting. At least for me. I talked to one other driver with this company, and he pretty much said the same thing. He's like, usually the only time you have to wait is if you're in an area where there's just no loads going out of it. And he's like, and even then, I mean, they'll find you something, or they'll deadhead you somewhere where you can get something, but it's awesome. It's good. And you can't really ask much more from a company. Really glad I signed on with these guys. I should have done it earlier, but I needed the experience of doing what I was doing before, and I got it. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. And I think this next check coming up is going to be a pretty decent one. I was talking to my wife a couple days ago, and I was kind of adding up the miles from my memory, and I've got them written down, but when I'm driving, I can't look at that stuff. But so I was telling her the miles, and she was adding them up and everything, and it's pretty decent. So yeah, I wasn't yawning. I'm trying to pop my ears. Wow, just look down. You guys are sliding. Sorry, but yeah. Anyway, so 2 weekends in a row, I'm home. Last weekend I was home. I had about a day and a half or 2 days then. And now I'm getting pretty much a day. Today, you know, I'll get home and then hang out for a little while. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna go to church. And sometime after that, I'm gonna head out. It's an 8-hour drive, and I could just leave super early in the morning, which I might try to do anyway, but I'd have to leave at like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I'm just not used to that. But it would give me a 34-hour reset, so I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I already know I'm not going to get much sleep if I do that. But otherwise, I'm going to have to go deliver my load and then take a 34, which I really don't want to do that in California, where I'm delivering to. But I don't know. I have to figure it out. That was really weird. The sunlight just hit the camera just right. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm basically just gonna be repeating myself now. But reach for the sky, thank a trucker. God bless.